If you're looking for a delicious dip that highlights the best produce of summer, then this roasted red pepper dip is an excellent choice. It combines nutty toasted almonds with charred red bell peppers and plenty of fresh herbs. With lots of robust flavors, it also just so happens to be vegan. There's also no special equipment required, so all you need to make this is a sharp chef's knife. And if you're new here, I'm Maggie. This is No Frills Kitchen, where I teach you how to cook with confidence with nothing fancy required.
To begin, toast your almonds. I used to be a little bit lazy and would skip nut toasting all the time, but I've come around that it's such an easy step and elevates the flavors so much that it's never something I skip these days. Preheat your oven to 180C 350F and add your almonds to a rimmed baking sheet. Transfer them to the oven and toast for about 4 to 5 minutes, just until they're a bit golden and super fragrant. Then increase the oven temperature to 220C 425F and get prepped to roast your red peppers. This is super easy and low maintenance as well. Simply cut your peppers into large panels and place them on a rimmed baking sheet. Drizzle with a bit of olive oil and season with some salt. I don't season with black pepper here because it can burn really easily, and that's not the kind of flavor we want when charring the red peppers. Arrange the peppers so that they're skin side up and then roast them in the oven for about 20 to 30 minutes, just until they're charred in places and very tender. While your peppers are roasting, prep everything else for the dip. You can use a food processor to make extremely quick work of this, but it's not necessary at all, and I didn't develop the recipe using one. Even though I do love using my food processor, sometimes it feels like more work to take it out of the cabinet, set it up, then clean it afterwards than it does to just do some things by hand. Let me know in the comments if you're also like this. So simply take a sharp chef's knife to the almonds and run your knife through them until they reach the consistency of coarse sand. Because it's virtually impossible to get uniform pieces going manually, you will also likely have some pieces the size of small pebbles. This is okay and adds a nice texture to the dip. You'll notice that you get the same kind of texture that you do when making pesto by hand. Add your almonds to a mixing bowl and proceed to chopping some parsley and fresh oregano. Add these to the bowl as well, and then add a bit of fresh lemon zest and go ahead and grate in a clove of garlic. Once your peppers are cool enough to handle, go ahead and give these a good solid chop as well. Finally chop them until the peppers resemble a chunky mash. This may take a minute or two, and it helps to ensure that your knife is nice and sharp. But this stands for all cooking tasks. Give this video a thumbs up if you hate cooking with a dull knife. Go ahead and add the peppers to the bowl with the almonds. Then add in a squeeze of fresh lemon juice along with some ground cumin, a touch of cinnamon, and some chili flakes. I call for smoked paprika in the recipe linked in the description, but I did forget to add it in here. As it turns out, the dip was still delicious, so don't stress if you don't have one of these spices on hand. Season the dip generously with some salt and pepper and then add in a glug of olive oil. Then stir everything until well combined. Now it's time to cover the dip and let rest for at least 30 minutes before serving. And if you liked this recipe, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss my next videos. Enjoy!